everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to get back on the Chevelle finally. I know that it's been a little while since I've uploaded. Work's been busy. We got a lot of wedding stuff going on coming up, and just haven't had a lot of time out in the shop. But we got pretty big things coming for you. Like I said, we're going to be back on the Chevelle today. So we got floor pans and carpet in. We're going to be putting those in and seeing how that looks. We'll go ahead and unbox that stuff here real quick, but I am not a body guy, so be easy on me, I guess I should say. I've never done floor pans correctly. I'm sure how I'm going to do this is going to be wrong by a lot of people's standards, so like I said, just don't really need any negativity. I want to do this car right, and I also want to do it myself. So it might not be exactly show quality, perfect fit, all that good stuff, but I will be able to say that I did it. So that's my main goal. Later on down the road, if I just absolutely butcher it, I'll learn how to do it the right way or have somebody do it. But got a little welder in the shop, got a cutoff wheel, I got floor pans, so we're gonna make it happen. But got these from Rock Auto. Let's see if I can get one out of here real quick. Yeah, they look pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, I'm good with that. So basically they are both sides. We will cut down the middle, obviously. There might be a little strip of that stays. I don't know. We'll have to do one side and see where the other side lines up. But basically it's gonna go all the way back here, come around, all this stuff, and then up in there, and then part of the tunnel. So yeah, it should be pretty good to get rid of most of that junk here. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of, you know, stuff on the sides that we might not catch with the new pans, but it'll get mostly all of it. So that'll be pretty cool. And these were like 75 bucks. So I actually ended up paying more in shipping than I did for the actual part. So that one looks good. That one looks good as well. So yeah, I think this will be pretty straightforward, and I think it'll go really well. So I also have some sound deadening over there that will go on top of these once they're all done and in, and we're actually going to put it in the C10 too. And then I got carpet right there. We'll wait to unbox that until all this is done, and then we'll just slap it in there. So yeah, I'm going to set up a time lapse here, and we'll get to cutting. Basically I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and set this in here and then trace around it, and then cut, I don't know, an inch in from where it is, and then work my way around it slowly, and then get it set in there once I get everything cut out and feel comfortable with it. So just don't want to take out too much and have to try and fill anything that I don't need to. So I think once I get it all out, we'll be good to go. So it's a little intimidating, but it'll go good. So we'll get everything set up, and then we'll just snap to some time lapse here. So Alright guys, so as you can see, got this side out. Actually didn't go too terrible. Like I said, first time doing this, it's kind of intimidating, and I just don't want to take too much and have issues. So it's done pretty good, not gonna lie. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and set this pan in here with one hand and see if I can do it. If not, I might have to put you down. Alright, so I've trimmed this up back here. Got it past this back seat latch deal. And I cut the edge off on this side. And that's sitting much better than it was. I got a little gap over here, but as you can see, there's still material that needs to come off on the old floor pan. So looking good up front. Got a nice ridge there that it's sitting in, and then back here basically is I need to do some trimming back here to get it to sit down, and then on this side, and then we should be good to clean up this metal and start tacking this in. But as for tonight, I'm gonna clean up this mess I got going on, eat some supper, and then tomorrow night we got some racing we're gonna go do. And then Saturday we got a big trip that you guys will more than likely see coming up here pretty soon. Or maybe you've seen it already. It depends on how all this goes. But either way, we got that Saturday, and then got a dinner Saturday night. So next time I'll probably get to keep going on this will be Sunday. Should have a pretty good chunk of the day Sunday to see what I can get done. So as of right now, that is where we're at. Looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the results. So alright guys, so it's a couple days later, finally back out in the shop, and we are just about ready to weld this side in. So got it all prepped here, got some holes drilled and cleaned up for some spot welds in these cross members that are underneath here, and then everything's lined up really well actually all the way around. And I'm gonna spot weld this side too, which actually isn't how it would have been factory, but it's how we're gonna do it. It's just I think it's gonna be the cleanest and easiest way to do it. And then I got holes drilled out everywhere they need to be for the seat bolts and the seat belt bolts and all that good stuff. So we're gonna get the welder out here, and I think I'm just gonna tack this side in on some of like the spot welds here, and then a couple spots all the way around where it meets up in the front and stuff. And then I'll get that side cut out, and then I'll get that side, I'll fit it in there and do the same with it, and then I'll go around at the end and weld everything all the way up. So we'll get this started in here, and then when I get this side done, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys off there, and then I'll go ahead and do the other side off camera here. And when we get ready for carpet, we'll come back on the second episode, and I'll show you the finished product of the floor pan. We'll get the carpet laid in there, and then we'll be ready for whatever we're going to do for seats. So yeah, here we go. Well, there you have it, everybody. It is in here. Fitment is actually really good. Once we got it all worked out, it's just tacked in here right now in several places until we get that side cut out and put in and tacked in, and then we'll go around and finish weld everything. Yeah, it's turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So, like I said, guys, this is not going to be a professional installment here. This is just me kind of learning on the go and just saying that I put this car together. So I'm going to be pretty proud of it, and regardless of what it looks like, I'm sure. So I'm going to do my best, and still getting this welder dialed in here. I just got this set up, so some of these welds are pretty good and some of them are not, but we'll touch that stuff up and go at it again and make it look good. So that is it for this episode, guys. We'll be back, and when we come back with the Chevelle next time, I'll already have that other pan in there, and we'll be ready for carpet. And then maybe we'll actually get to go drive this thing around without having the headers coming up through the floor. So if you would, like and subscribe, and we'll be back pretty soon. I don't know, there might be something in between these episodes here. We got some stuff going on that I think everybody's gonna like. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time.